Hi guys, welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking. So let's get started. Hi guys, welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking. Today what I'm going to show you is the canning of my yuzu fruit. At first I thought it was a grapefruit tree. Then I seen that they were turning orange, so I thought it was an orange tree. So I cut it open, and then I saw it was white inside with a lot of seeds, so I looked it up online. And it's a yuzu tree from, I guess it originated in Japan, and China is the one who had the tree, I guess. I'm not quite sure. It was online. So it's a rare tree. It's a hybrid tree, and I guess I'm fortunate enough to have it. And all the while I thought it was a grapefruit tree or an orange tree, and it's a yuzu tree. So let's get started. It's a citrus fruit. It's combined with a tangerine, grapefruit, an orange, and I believe a lemon. So it's a combination of all those fruits. So it is a citrus tree, and it's very tart but good. And this will be the first time that I'm making yuzu jelly, because I always make like grapefruit or orange. So now this will be yuzu. So let's get started. What you do is you hold it by the branch and twist it. Okay, my husband is going to be picking them off the tree. You can see they're like an orange and a light green. That means they're ripe. There's quite a few on here. I already picked the lower branches, so he's getting the high branches. The one thing about this tree, it does have really long thorns. It's a little breezy this morning. Just drop it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, you may as well pick it what you can. Yeah, that's fine. Oh.
I don't know where that one came from. It must have fell off.
Yeah.
You can show them.
Probably right here. Maybe right there by your elbow. Yeah. Are those kind of orangey? Yeah.
All right. Is that enough for now?
Do you just want to get a couple here and then? Yeah, like right there, because those are really orangey. See, she even thought it was an orange tree. What?
Yeah, right.
Right. That's why I
So
figured.
they're just falling off.
Yeah. Go ahead. To the left. Now up.
Oh, way up there.
Yeah. If you can't get them, don't worry about it. Because I don't want you to fall. It ain't worth two of them.
See if I can hold on to the branch. Oh,
Big
on
is.
that branch.
That's okay. Leave it. That's fine. They'll fall off eventually. I picked 2 buckets yesterday. Like I said, I picked the lower ones. And today my husband picked the top one. So now we got another 5-gallon bucket. So into the kitchen I go. I washed and sterilized my jars in the dishwasher. I filled my canner with water. Here's what the ripened Yuzu looks like. You can see it looks like it's half orange. That's why I thought I had an orange tree. And then just a light green here. But this is already ripened. So what I'll do now is I'll slice it in half. And you can see the inside looks like a grapefruit, but the outside looks like an orange. And there's quite a bit of seeds in here. So what I'm going to do now is juice them with my juicer. Once I have all the juice piled up in this container, I'll put it in here. And then I'll place it in my pans and I'll start making my jelly. You can see how good this juicer works. And then I just peel the skin off the top. And if you want, you can place some of this pulp inside, which I do. And it makes a good jelly. So now I'll just continue on with the rest. See, perfect. So I'll take this juice, I'll pour it in, and then continue on with the rest. Now for my yuzu jelly, I'll take 3 cups of the juice. I'll place it in my pot. I'll put my burner on high. To the 3 cups of the yuzu juice, I'll add in 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Out of the 4.5 cups of sugar that you'll be adding to your juice, I'm just going to take 1/4 cup of the sugar, add that to my yuzu, to 1 packet of the pectin, Once I add the pectin in, you let it come to a rolling boil. After the rolling boil, then you'll add the rest of your sugar. Let it come to another rolling boil, exactly 1 minute. So now I'll add in the pectin. And just keep stirring it because you don't want it to burn. To reduce the foam, I placed a pat of butter in my jelly. So just keep stirring the butter in. Now that I have my first rolling boil, I'll add in the rest of my sugar. Mix it in. Let it come to a second rolling boil for exactly 1 minute. This jelly's really going to be good. So I'm just stirring in my sugar. So now we're filling our jars. And I'm leaving it about an inch from the top. So I'll take a clean rag, wipe off the rim. Once you place your jelly in your jars, take a nice clean rag. Always wipe the rim before you put the top on. You want to make sure all the rims are clean before you place your tops on. Then I put my screw cap on, and then I'll place it in my water bath for 10 minutes. And then it's done. I just wanted to show you this step to make sure that you do clean your tops of your jars before you put the top on. Put my rings on. Now I'll put these cans in my canner for a water bath for 10 minutes. So now into the canner they go. Wait for the water to come to a boil in the canner and then let it have a water bath for 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes, so now my jelly's been boiling in my water bath for 10 minutes. I'll remove the jars. I'll place them on my board. Now I'll let these jars sit for 24 hours before I move them. And then I have my Yuzu jelly. Did you hear the pop? When you hear the pop, that means that they sealed perfectly. I have a little left over that didn't quite make the full quart. And you can see how nice it gelled up. So now I'll give it a try. Doesn't that look good? It's so good. Here's my first batch, and it made 3 quart jars with just a very little left over. I'm going to say about that much. Okay, this one we put the butter in when you were supposed to on the second rolling boil, and this is the color that it turned out, which is a nice light color. It's still hardened as jelly. It's perfect. This second batch, you can see, came out a little bit darker. This is where we put the pat of butter on the first rolling boil. So it makes a difference when you put it on the pat of butter on the first rolling boil or the second rolling boil. So our third batch, we used no butter. So I'll show you that when it's ready to come out. But see the difference in color? And the butter, like I said, is optional. It's just to reduce foaming. Now here's the third batch, and you can see how light in color it is. This is the one that I didn't add any butter to. This is the first batch where I put the butter on the second rolling boil. This second batch is when I put the butter in before any boil. And this third batch, I eliminated the butter completely. They all gelled up, and each jelly is perfectly fine, but you can just see the difference in color. So that's with butter, that's before the boil with butter, and this is no butter. Well, thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Cheryl's Home Cooking and watching me can and pick my Yuzu fruit. Give it a try, it's really good. I'll see you guys next video. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Cheryls Home Cooking. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye-bye.